Hello everybody and welcome to the World Doom League. This is a week 1 game that we're going to be broadcasting after week 1 because we weren't able to broadcast it during the week. But I was not able to actually see the game, so it's okay. It's kind of a surprise to me. It's going to be kind of new to some people that haven't seen it. If you don't want spoilers and you haven't seen the results of this game yet, do not go to doomleague.org at this time. But at the conclusion of this game, you can go over there, check out the stats, and see how everything came out at the end. We're not going to waste too much time here talking about speculation or anything like that, but I will give you a rundown of the teams. So the two teams here, we got Ty's team, Los Mains, and Ty is one of the only players to have been in pretty much every single season, all 28 seasons of the IDL and WDL combined. He's probably been a captain well over 20 times at least, so a lot of experience from Ty. And he's got an all-American team, kind of a little bit of a deviation in this league this season. He has Chain, who was on RIP last season and did pretty well, Dranzer, and Legion. So all 4 players, all-American, all pretty good. Dranzer's a big fragger. Legion can kind of do everything. Really, all these players can do everything. So, wouldn't be surprised to see them pull something out here. And they're going against the reigning champion captain, though, Dastin, with Osas Opegua. Double O is their tag. They're the only 2-letter tag in the league this season. So Dastin has got a whole new team compared to last time around. He has Infer, who was previously played from Brazil, but he now lives in Portugal. They have Sharp, who's in Paraguay, and Stark, who's in the United States. I don't actually know who's playing in this match because I haven't watched it yet, but my gut tells me that it's probably going to be Dastin, Infer, and Sharp based on the practice that I was able to see last week. Kind of an interesting team. They're kind of spread around a little bit. You know, Dastin in Africa, Infer up in Europe, although Portugal and Morocco are pretty close, and Sharp down in South America. So should be interesting to see how the Americans fare against this international squad. And we are going to jump over to our game here.
Blue flag dropped.
And we're watching a replay from Chain Dude's point of view, so we'll be jumping around and just treating it like a normal game.
Blue flag returned.
For anyone interested in the games coming up in week 2, they should all be live, and they're all scheduled right now. So we have tomorrow night we have a game at 11:59, pretty much midnight Eastern time. You can head over to doomleague.org and go to the matches tab at the top and see what time these games are going to play for you, and you can tune in over here right at Twitch TV/Doom Central. The first game coming up tomorrow night, Rip and Terror versus the Super Shotgun Spurs, and there's a triple header on Sunday. We're going to have the Sexual Panthers versus Sawyer for Plex, the Walking Toilets versus this team, Double O, Osas Opegua, and at 9:30, the main event on Sunday night is going to be Los Mains versus Best Ever. Both teams looking for a win. So we're going to focus on this game that we're looking at right here in front of us, though. And they're going to get started here. So let's take a look. We'll start out taking a look at Ty. And it looks like Ty is going to be playing defense for Los Mains. Sharp grabs the flag for Double O. So far, it looks like Sharp is probably going to be the runner, but Dastin has his hands on the flag as well. For Los, Dranzer has his hands on the flag. He makes it out the middle, but he is stopped short. Both teams so far about 40 seconds in, able to contain the others to their base. Sharp tries to get a grab, but he's unable to make any movement here. Dastin makes it out the mid through that
Flag
lift.
returned.
Keys to this game, obviously, if you had a chance to see any of these other games, are these lifts in the center
Red flag.
that allow the runner to quickly get to mid. Both flag runners crossing each other
Red
here.
flag drop. Red
Sharp is able to
flag
make it across.
returns
Sharp
forward.
gets his first score here. Puts double O on the board, 1-0.
Red flag taken. Red flag returned.
So, minute and 20 seconds in, double O is up 1-0.
Red flag taken. Red flag returned.
And keep our eyes on Sharp since he was able to score that last flag and see what he's able to do. As far as starting lineups go, Stark not to be seen here for double O. As predicted in the pregame, it is Dastin, Infer, and Sharp
Flag taken.
versus Ty, Dranzer, and Legion. And the scoreboard is listed as Wiggs Inc.
Flag returned.
Because for some reason he doesn't ever play under the name that he signs up as. We'll jump over here and take a look at Dastin, who is able to
Flag returned.
stop Legion coming through the tunnel with that flag.
Flag drop. Flag
Sharp tries to make it out. Dastin does cover him, but unfortunately not able to get past that low defense in mid. So far, frags pretty even, 32 to 31. Not much of a discrepancy there. Dastin makes it out the mid.
flag drop.
Big health, but
Flag
he's taken
returned.
down by Legion, who's able to return that flag. Take a look at Infer. We haven't really seen him yet this game. Looks like he's playing defense for double O, as he is beaten, and his flag is taken to mid. He's able to get one kill, but Legion's able to pick it up, walk it across, and Legion even picks it up on
Flag
the
returned.
respawn, but he's unable to keep it. He's killed, and Sharp puts another on the board, so double O up 2-0 here.
Flag drop. Flag returned.
Both flags back at the stand, 3 minutes in, 6 minutes 52 seconds to go here in the first round.
Red flag drop. Red flag returned. Red flag taken. Red flag taken. Flag drives returned.
Legion gets a great run. He has a good amount of health here, 45 health. He's able to get it to mid, but unfortunately Dastin is able to get him, get that return. It looks like right now
Flag taken.
Los Mains are getting a lot of pretty decent runs to mid, but once they get there, they kind of stall out. They aren't able to get that mid support that they need. Both flag runners run into each other. Dranzer's able to get the kill.
Flag returned.
Starts to work his way out, but he is taken down. Here comes Legion.
Red flag returned.
Now both teams are just grabbing the flag with reckless abandon. Both teams all over it, but both flags are returned.
Flag taken.
If you saw that flag randomly sitting there in the air, that's because we're watching a net demo replay and some sort of issue with it, so the flag was not actually there.
Red flag returned.
Take a look at Ty here. So Ty, pretty successful captain.
Flag
He's
taken.
won a couple championships over the years, and he's usually in the playoff conversation, but right there, unfortunately he was burnt,
Flag returned.
and his team comes through and helps him out. Get that flag back. About to hit the halfway mark here in round one, and Los is going to have to do something to get
Red flag.
on the board here because they are down 2-0. Plenty of time to work with, but they're going to have to make a move.
Red flag taken.
Dranzer is able to get his hands on the flag, tries to make a move for the lift, but unfortunately it is closed for him. So he's going to be denied there, but it looks like Dranzer is going to go in for another flag. He's untouched.
Taken.
He's going to have a little battle here with Infer, who's playing defense pretty admirably for double O so far this game.
Blue flag taken.
And you can see the frags are still very close, 77 to 75. Not a big discrepancy there. Both teams have the flags, respectively. Sharp makes it to mid. He's killed. Dastin gets the pickup, and Los is able to return it.
Blue flag taken. Red flag
Sharp makes it out to the tunnel with the... oh, what a rocket jump. That was pretty neat. Pretty cool move there by Sharp to jump from tunnel to tunnel. Almost worked. That would have been really cool. Might see that again. Pretty cool. Right now, Dastin has the flag for OO, and Los has the flag for... or Legion has the flag for Los. And he is ready to score it if his team can return the flag, but the flag is not at the stand. And Legion only has 6 health. Looks like the wrong weapon is on the HUD. It looks like he actually has a super shotgun right now. Like we said, we're watching this net demo back, and clearly there's some issues compared to watching a live game, so...
Red flag drop. Red flag return. Red flag take it. Blue flag return.
And most mains are able to kill Das and return that flag. Ty has the flag on his way out. He's taken down. And the flag is still there, though. Ty's able to get back and grab it. He's able to probably put this on a stand and get a score. There you go. So, Los is in it with 3 minutes to go here. We're going to take a look at Dranzer, who is chasing the enemy tag flag carrier. He's unable to get a hold of him, though.
Red flag take it.
So Los is still in this. They're only down 1 flag. There's 2 minutes and 45 on the clock. Dranzer gets a great pickup there. And he should be able to put this on the stand. He's killed. He's taken down. They're being pursued. And Legion. Boy, Legion's able to finish that flag. So they tie it up 2-2. 2 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. 1/4 of this round left. In the first round here is... the score is still 0-0. Obviously, we're in the first round, but... Sharp on the other side of the field is able to get out with full health. He has the enemy flag with full health. We keep seeing the rocket launcher in there, but it's some sort of artifact from this net demo. Most players are usually carrying that super shotgun right there. It's very annoying. Both flags are out. Legion is taken down in his base. Dastin is now going to try and leave and put this round away if he can. And he's fighting with Legion. He wasn't the one that got the kill, but his teammate did bail him out. Dranzer's trying to put this on the stand, 15 health. Oh, a huge grab there by Sharp. Basically just saved the score. Should have absolutely been a score. But he saves it, and he's being pursued by Legion. He has an opportunity to score here and win. He's unable to do so. So about 1 minute to go in the first round. Both teams are tied up.
Blue flag taken. Red flag return. Blue flag dropped.
We're going to keep our eyes on Legion because it seems like he's really pushing to try and get a flag here. Legion does make it out to mid. He's taken down by Sharp. So 30 seconds on the clock, 2-2. It's time to find out if one of these two teams can make something happen and win this round. Legion makes it out to the tunnel with full health. He has a great run. He's able to kill Infer point blank. Has a ton of health still. But he's chased down by Dastin. Meanwhile, on the other side, Sharp is trying to score that flag. He's very close to doing so. 10 seconds on the clock. Dastin trying to make a desperation jump. He misses it. Legion on the other side probably just holding this flag. So looks like we are likely just a tie in the first round here. So pretty interesting first round. And pretty well played by both teams. End of round 1, there's no score on the board. So when you take a look at the frags of all the different games that we've watched this week, definitely looks pretty even, 133 to 131. Dranzer and Dastin kind of matching each other's frags step for step, it looks like. And although Sharp, the lowest amount of frags for 00, he was able to put those scores on the board. So Pretty crucial part. Interesting to see if we'll see Chain Dude come in and actually play this round, or if Los Mains is going to try and keep that same lineup. As we go into round 2. So round 2, we're 0-0. Going to start out looking at Legion since he was having some pretty good runs there at the end of the last round. And Sharp is able to make it out of the base, the enemy flag. He makes it into his own tunnel with 20 health. But he's immediately pursued in his own base by not only the enemy flag carrier, but Ty was there as well. So.
Red flag drop. Red flag return.
So Legion is able to grab the flag here for Los. He is being tracked. Unfortunately for him, not able to make it out. Dastin puts a score on the board right away for Double O. So once again, Double O strikes first in this game.
Flag drive return.
We go up 1-0 with 9 minutes to go in this second round. But, hey, I missed that on the camera. Legion walked it right across and was able to score again. Lots of grabs happening right now. Dastin takes it out the mid. Both flags were set. So, 1 minute in, lots of chaos so far. Tied up. 2 scores, 1 by each team.
Red flag return. Flag taken.
Gonna watch Trans in the mid as he tries to get the return. As we saw last round, he had a very high amount of frags. Not only was he running, but he was playing mid, supporting. So Legion's able to grab the flag. He's on his way out the tunnel, makes the way up the path, and looks like he could walk this right into his base if his team clears it for him, and they do. So for the first time tonight, well, when this game actually took place, Los is finally taking the lead in the round. So we'll see how Double O responds here. Sharp comes out the tunnel, and he is taken down. Meanwhile, Legion, a little bit of teleporter trickery on the other end. Both flags at home as we reach the quarter mark here in the second round. And we are all tied up. It's the first round nobody was able to win, so we are going to 3 rounds no matter what. Take a look at Ty, who's playing defense here. He's got 9 health. Seems he steps up to mid. So a runner does get behind him, and he is killed in mid. Dastin is able to walk it right across and score the flag. It's right there, kind of just looked like a failing maybe of a communication between Ty, who was on D, who moved up. Dastin, the runner, was able to get behind him with full armor, and maybe just a miscommunication between him and Drancer. Both flags out. Dastin has a lot of health here with 113 armor. That's going to be a big run for him, probably. Legion, meanwhile, in the enemy base with 50 health. He's into the tunnel, but he is met by Infer, who's going to try and take him down. Infer's able to take him down. Dastin's about to score, but oh, what a huge return by Ty on the flag stands. Huge move. Huge. Dastin with a good grab, but low health, 20. Meanwhile, Ty brings it to his base with 15 health. If Los is able to get a return here, close. Ty's taken down, and now he's being double teamed in his base, but he gets a pretty lucky spawn ahead of the runner. A chance to defend it with Dranzer. That could have been disastrous for these guys. So right now, still tied up in the second round, 2-2, a pretty even affair so far. Frags still even, 59-56. No clear winner in that field.
Red flag return. Blue flag return.
Take a look at Legion as he tries to attack this flag, and Drancer grabs the flag. Legion's going to follow behind him and try and support. Legion goes first through mid, which is a pretty smart move. He led for the runner. He's able to get the return.
Red flag return.
Unfortunately, the flag's return. Legion regrabs, and he's on his way out to mid. So he's able to return it. Right now, Legion looking pretty good. Pretty big plays by him so far. He's had some crucial plays here in the past minute. Just got to see if Los Mains can turn that into scores. Still tied up. All three of Los Mains going across mid, but they are killed. Return. Dastin gets out with full health. He is behind the enemy runner. He's able to jump over top of him and score that flag. So right there, you know, Dastin, Rock and Thunder, just one of the most versatile runners in the league. Very quick-minded. Quick to make decisions. Right there, he was able to get ahead of Legion and put the team up 3-2. We're going to keep our eyes on him as he grabs again. Tries to make the jump to the tunnel, so unable to make it. Legion, meanwhile, had the flag in his base, but was unable to put it on the stand. A lot of missed opportunities here for us. You know, they're very close to putting it together, but they're about 90% where they need to be. Right now, both flag runners do cross each other's paths. Dastin's able to get the kill, waits for a return. His team able to do it. Yes, puts them up 4-2. For double O. He has been holding down defense pretty well. 35 frags here. He's using his corners in the base, always going and collecting that health, and looks like double O can put this round away. They do. Sharp is able to put it on the stand, and just like that, going to the third round, double O is able to make a statement here. So the options at this point for Los are we're going to either win this next round and get a tie game, or we're going to lose. There's no other way about it. One thing is for sure, both teams will get at least 1 point because it's going to 3 rounds in the standings. So be interesting to see. Again, frags pretty close here. And it looks like Chain Dude is going to jump in for Dranzer for Los Main. We're going to see if that is able to make a difference for Los Main, if they're able to tie this game up and get out of here with 2 points going into the next week. And so here we go. We're just going to start out watching Chain's point of view. And looks like he's going to be running right away. He gets a great grab, so looks like we might see a lot of action here out of Chain. An interesting decision, though. I would say as a spectator, an outside observer, that Chain looks like he's going to come in and probably be the offense here, when Legion has been the offense the last 2 games. It actually looked like he was doing pretty good. So be interesting to see where they switch Legion to here. We could take a look at him right now. Just a reminder, we're in the 3rd round. Double O was able to take that 2nd round after a 1st round tie. So they are definitely getting out of here with at least 2 points. So you have to wonder if maybe taking Dranzer out, the big fragger for this team, is Legion going to be able to fill those shoes in the mid while Chain runs. Take a look at Dastin's point of view. Actually, we'll jump over to Legion, who just grabbed the flag. Even though showing a rocket launcher on the screen, pretty sure he's got a super shotgun. This is just a result of the net demo. Let's jump over and take a look at Sharp, who has been running pretty well for these guys. Actually,
flag taken. Enemy flag dropped. Enemy flag taken.
Take a look at Dastin, who has the flag. He's hanging in the enemy base where Legion has the flag. He has an opportunity to score, but Sharp is able to take him down. Oh, just a huge play by Double O. Again, a lost opportunity for Los. You know, they had all their players in their base. Well, they could have just cleared it and got that score. Instead, Double O was able to pull a clutch moment, get that return. So right now, early in this season, it's looking like Double O is the more complete team week 1, but it's not a huge disparity. Los looks pretty good. They're just not able to execute on those finishing touches. Watching Chain Dude again right here. He's kind of playing in the pit, grabbing some health. He's got 8 health though going into the tunnel. He's able to put the flag on the stand, so some life here from Los Mains as they try to walk out of this round with a win and make something happen. Daston out to mid. He's taken down. But he's right back at it. So you have to wonder, is Double O going to change anything here? Again, Frag's looking pretty even still, despite the fact that Dranzer, Los's main fragger, you might say, is sitting this round.
Enemy flag taken.
They're still holding pretty even, 53 to 50. With Los in the lead for this round. Both flag runners converge at mid. Unfortunately, they're unable to be killed. Daston has 5 health. Is he able to put the flag on the stand? Huge play by Daston. Great awareness. He tried to stay out of the line of sight of the enemy players and just walk that flag in as quietly as he could.
Flag drop. Enemy flag return. Enemy flag taken.
Oh, Daston tries to get in. You watch the point of view to see if he could stop Legion from scoring that flag. He got shut out by the gate. Legion's able to put one on the stand, put them up 2-1. So now we've got a game. We've definitely got a game. 5 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock here in the third and final round of this game. As Daston grabs the enemy flag, he's able to make it up to that upper path, but he jumps back. A little razzle-dazzle. Rocket Thunder makes it out to mid. And look at these transfers from Daston. This is just the type of innovative running that he's kind of known for now. Just keeps the defenders on their toes. You never know which direction he's going to flow. He's like water. Just runs wherever he can flow. So Daston in a position to score. Only 8 health though. Unfortunately, Chain comes in, but doesn't see that Daston is right there to his right with 8 health. Great run there by Daston. He's out to mid. Legion on the other side has the flag. He's coming across. He has full support in mid. All 3 players are there. He walks it into the base. He drops his lift. And clutch play by Legion. He puts it right on the stand. Puts him back up. So, despite the fact that Double O has been able to kind of respond slowly to Los Mains this round, Legion has both times put them right back in it. Daston makes it across. And Daston ties it up 3-3. So is Legion going to be able to get in here and do it for them again? Chain Dude going to try his shot at it. Full health, full armor. The enemies know where he is in the tunnel here. But he makes it out to mid. Great play by Chain. Great awareness, great reflexes. He has the flag in position to score. He's being pursued. Oh, but can he get past these rockets? Oh, huge play. He gets Infer. He's able to take him down. But Sharp comes in and steals the flag. Oh, my goodness. Chain Dude had that score in pocket. He made the plays that he needed to make. And Daston's able to finally get him. Actually, a really incredible sequence of events there. Chain did everything that he could right, in my opinion. Daston has the flag in his tunnel. He's able to score it here unless someone stops him. And 2 defenders do try, but they're unable to catch him in time. So Double O goes up. And Chain Dude on the other side is able to walk it across. The flag runners converge. Chain Dude does get a huge kill. Oh, he misses the flag. Oh, swoosh. Ties it up. 4-4. Next flag is going to determine what happens here. If Los Mains can get this score, then they're in the house. They're going to get 2 points. But if Double O can score, they're going to walk out with the win in this third round. Pretty exciting finish as we come down to the final 2 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock here in regulation. Dastin has the flag with 2 health. Is he able to get through here? Only 2 health. Gets the kill. Huge play. Just absolutely huge. Wow. So Dastin had quite a few lucky plays there that game. Unfortunately, the demo ended, so we're not able to kind of pop it up there what happened. But the final score, if you must know, at the end of round 3, 2-0 went to Double O over Los, and that's the final. Yeah, we'll just bring that off the screen. But so we're going to show you the splash screen, but it's actually not true anymore because it turns out that Double O won that game. They walked away with 3 points. They're now 1-0. Los, they lose, but they do walk out with a point for pushing it to 3 rounds, which means that the standings right now in the league for Week 1, at the end of Week 1, the leaders in the league are the Super Shotgun Spurs, standing at 4 points, tied with Sawyer for Plex with 4 points. Then you have the Walking Toilets and Osas Opegua, both with 3 points. Best Ever and Los Mains both have 1 point. And at the bottom are the Sexual Panthers and Rip and Tear, who were unable to get a point in the Week 1 here. But, as we said earlier, we have games coming up very soon. In fact, tomorrow night, Saturday, August 13th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern, we have Rip and Tear, the 0-1 Rip and Tear, looking to get their first points against the 4-point Super Shotgun Spurs. So that should be a slobber knocker on the new map Wanderlust, which has not been played in the league yet. And then Sunday we have an exciting doubleheader starting at 3:45 Eastern. The 0-point Sexual Panthers will step up against the 4-point Sawyer for Plex. That's another team seeking a win or points or anything to get on the boards, the Sexual Panthers. We have a battle between the two 1-0 teams, the Walking Toilets and Osas Opegua, who both sitting at 3 points right now. This is going to determine where they are in the pecking order and probably play a pretty big role in how the standings come out going into the playoffs at the end of Week 5. So that's an important one to watch for at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And the main event is going to be Los Mains. They are going to be who we just saw right here. They're going to be going against Best Ever, both teams looking for their first win. So that's going to happen tomorrow night at Sunday night, Sunday, August 14th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Both teams sitting with 1 point right now, so that's going to be a critical game for both of them. We thank you for joining us here for this replayed game, and hopefully we can get all the games to you broadcasts as they happen, but sometimes emergencies do pop up. So, as always, thanks for tuning in, and make sure you also tune in. We're going to have, every week, we're going to have the WDL radio recap of the week, and I believe we're going to actually have that coming up very shortly here in about 45 minutes. So, if you're tuned in right now, grab a drink, grab a snack, come on back in about 45 minutes.